Voy a clases, mijito. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, everybody. How are you doing?
Hi, teacher.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, teacher.
I'm doing okay, thank you. Sorry for the delay. I had a little bit of a connection problem. The internet went out, but I just fixed it, so that was the reason. So, how are you doing today, guys?
Good, teacher.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Awesome,
So
guys.
far, so good.
Sorry?
So far, so good.
So far, so good. Yeah. That's a, by the way, thank you, Katrina, because that's a very good expression. That's a very good expression. So far, so good. That's great. That's great. It's very good for everybody to know that, because you know, a lot of well, vocabulary is of course important. Speaking about individual words, of course, that is very important. But knowing expressions like that, like so far so good, that's also very, very useful when you speak in English. Knowing those kinds of expressions that are difficult to translate literally into Spanish, right, or into any language for that matter. So knowing those kinds of expressions is very, very useful. So yeah, very good, very good. Okay, guys, and by the way, everyone, I wanted to really thank you for your messages on the WhatsApp group. I just read them. And for everybody that said nice things about my classes and everything, thank you very much. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you very much. It's not what I was expecting, but even more so, thank you so much. Okay, guys, let's now begin. And well, yesterday we were checking these things about question tags or tag questions, right? If you saw a video about this, en español se les conoce a veces como preguntas coletillas, ¿no? Pero son mucho menos frecuentes, o sea, su estudio en español, porque en español es solo es tan fácil, pues, ¿no? Esto sí. Even though I've said that in general terms, Spanish is a more complex language than English. It is a more complex language than English, but there are occasions in which some things we have to acknowledge that are more difficult in English. I mean, the structure and the grammar. For example, in this case, right, the tag questions are a lot simpler in Spanish. ¿Verdad? ¿Cierto? ¿No es verdad? ¿No es cierto? No, simplemente. And in English, we have all that thing. It wasn't so hard either, tampoco es tan difícil, but of course it is more complex in that particular case than in Spanish, right? So in Spanish, we know them as preguntas coletillas. In English, we know them as question tags or tag questions. La una se traduciría, si quieren ustedes, como hasta cierto punto etiqueta de pregunta y la otra como pregunta etiqueta, ¿no? So they both make sense, right? Okay. So let's continue with that. Something that we didn't study yesterday, and you pointed out, and you were right. I sent you a file yesterday with explanations and examples. The file that we made in class, right? But I also included some charts that I found on the internet, including también unas tablas que vimos en internet, ¿no? I included some charts that I found on the internet. I did that for you to understand it even better, right? To have a better file in case you weren't in class or in case something wasn't very clear or for your study, right? I was thinking that this could be helpful for your study. So I included some charts from the internet. But yeah, in those charts, there were also some examples of the present perfect and the past perfect, and we didn't study that yesterday, right? We didn't study that yesterday, so let's do it now. But it's relatively easy. Okay, I saw that most of you have done very well in the homework, in the tag questions homework. Most of you have a 5/5. Many of you have 4.5, 4.8, things like that. 4. That's pretty good, right? Most of you have done pretty well. If you haven't, probably you couldn't be in class yesterday. Please remember to watch the class on YouTube if you couldn't be there or hearing, or if you couldn't be here in class, or if you're very good, okay? Please don't forget to do that. But anyway, going back to the tag question thing, here's the thing, okay? We're gonna see some, just a bit more information about it, then we'll practice speaking. And here's the thing. Well, first of all, let's do just a little recap. Hagamos una pequeña recapitulación. For example, if I say, she isn't here right now. What is the tag question for this?
Is she?
Is she?
She, that's
Is
right.
she?
Very good. Is she? Now let's say they, or let's say, I don't know. Yeah, they are from LA. What is the meaning of LA?
Los Ángeles.
That's right. Very good. So they are from LA. What is the tag question?
Aren't
Aren't
they?
Aren't they? That's right. Very good. Let's say he visits you often. What is the tag question in this case?
Doesn't he?
Doesn't he?
Doesn't he? That's right. Notice, in this case, we don't have to be. No tengo el verbo to be en este caso. No tengo otro verbo. ¿Sí? Entonces, no sería con isn't, con aren't, porque no es el verbo to be, ¿no es cierto? Es visit. No tengo un is, no tengo un are, no tengo un am, no es el verbo to be, ¿no es cierto? Entonces, en este caso, no voy a usar is he, isn't he, nada de eso. Ok, very good. El verbo es visits, all right? Entonces, si no tengo el verbo to be, ni tampoco es un verbo modal, ¿no es cierto? Entonces, tendría que usar los auxiliares para el caso, ¿no es cierto? Ahora, esto, is this present or past?
Present.
Present.
It's present. So
Present.
I have, exactly. So I have to use, I don't have to use did, no debo usar did because it's present. I have to use either do or does, right? Do or does. And why did I use does and not do in this case?
With he, she, and it. You
That's right.
use does.
Exactly. That's right. Like Katrina very well puts. Exactly. He, she, and it, you should use does, right? Very good. So not do, does in this case. Not did because it's not past. Well, first of all, not is or isn't because it's not to be, it's visits. Not did because it's not the past, it's the present. And not do because it's he, right? So does or doesn't, right? Very good. Now, why did I use doesn't and not does? Why doesn't and not does?
When you sentences is affirmative, your question is in negative.
Exactly. I couldn't have said it better myself. No podría haberlo dicho mejor. It's excellent. That's right. Very good. When the statement is affirmative, the question is negative. Awesome. Very good. Excellent. Now let's do another. Let's say, I don't know, they went to the park with James. They went to the park with James. What is the tag question in this case?
Didn't they?
Didn't they? That's right. Awesome. Very good. Didn't they? Yes, awesome. Because this is, well, it's not to be. It's not to be. So no isn't, no aren't, no wasn't, no weren't. It's not to be, right? And it's another verb. It's another verb. And it is in the past. So didn't. And it's not a modal verb. Tampoco es un verbo modal. No es ni can, ni could, would, should, ni will, ni would. Will, por supuesto, es para el futuro, pero también se considera un verbo modal, ¿sí? Right? So none of those, right? So didn't. Very good. This is affirmative, this is negative. Now let's say they, or let's say we didn't finish everything. Sorry, what is that? Everything. What is the tag question in this case?
Did we?
Did we? Awesome. Did we? That's right. Very good. Yes, because this is negative, right? Didn't. It's the negative, so you have to use the affirmative here in this case. That's right. Very good. Awesome. And it's the past, right? It's the past. Now, what about this one? He couldn't. He couldn't do something like that. What is the tag question in this case?
Could he?
Could he?
Could he? That's right. Very good. So the modal, easy, right? So negative here, affirmative here. So modals are easy relatively, right? So he couldn't do something like that. Could he? Él no podría hacer algo así, ¿verdad? That's right. Very good. Okay, good. Awesome. So that is basically the thing, right? That is basically the thing. Now let's do a to be in the past. Let's say I was drunk that night. What is the tag question in this case?
Wasn't I?
Wasn't I? That's right. Very good. I was drunk. Maybe I don't remember because I was drunk. But anyway, so I was drunk that day. That night, wasn't I? That's right. Very good. Estaba borracho ese día, ¿verdad? Okay, very good. Awesome. Now let's move on to just one more thing about the tag questions. Okay, let's do this example. All right. She had a heart attack. She had a heart attack. Unfortunately, she had a heart attack. What is the meaning of she had a heart attack? The meaning. How do you say this in Spanish?
Ya tuvo un paro cardíaco.
Ella tuvo un ataque al corazón.
Correcto. Ajá, exacto. Un paro cardíaco, un ataque al corazón, un infarto. Any of those is correct. She had a heart attack. That's right. Very good. And what is the tag question in this case?
Didn't she?
Didn't she?
Didn't she? That's right. Very good. Estamos usando el verbo have como cualquier otro, ¿no es cierto? Así como usamos acá el went, podría ser el verbo que sea, si está en pasado, con didn't, ¿no es cierto? Now let's say they have I don't know. They have the records of the transaction. Tienen los registros, ¿no? De la transacción. They have the records of the transaction. How do you make the tag question in this case?
Don't they?
Don't they? Oh, that's right. Very good. So we have, con have la misma cosa. Let's do another one. I don't know. He has my key. What is the tag question in this case?
Doesn't he?
Doesn't he? That's right. Very good. So we have, con el have en sus distintas formas, y está actuando como tener, no hay lío. All right? It's the same as any other verb. Es igual que cualquier otro verbo, que no sean el to be o los modales, por supuesto, ¿no? So it's just like go, play, visit, study, read, just like any other verb, okay? Good. However, ahora, sabemos que el have, además de ser tener, también puede ser haber, y ahí lo usamos en los tiempos perfectos, ¿no? Present perfect, past perfect. For example, let's say, I have done this for too many years. What is the meaning of this? I have done this for too many years. How do you say that in Spanish?
Yo he estado haciendo esto por muchos años.
Sí, he hecho esto por muchos años, por demasiados años, incluso podríamos decir, ¿no? Con el too many. He hecho esto por demasiados años. Ya estoy cansado. ¿Sí? I have done this for too many years. Now, what do you think is the tag question in this case? And you might make a mistake, but don't worry. I haven't taught you this. I just want you to think. And if you make a mistake, it's okay. But what is the... Yeah.
Haven't I?
That's right. En este caso, cuando tengo un presente perfecto, ¿sí? Los de arriba no son presente perfecto. Esto es un pasado simple, solo está el verbo tener, no haber, ¿no? En este caso el have está como tener. Aquí esto sería pasado simple, esto también, perdón, presente simple, la segunda, Y la tercera también presente simple, solo que de la tercera del singular, pues, ¿no es cierto? Have, present simple, has, present simple, had, past simple, right? Está como tener, son solo el presente y el pasado simple, igual que para cualquier otro verbo en presente o en pasado simple, excepto el verbo to be, ¿no es cierto? That's right. Pero en este caso el have no está como tener, está como haber, o en sus distintas conjugaciones. Podría ser yo he, tú has, nosotros hemos, ellos han. ¿Has visto esa película? Ellos nunca han estado aquí. Hemos, han, etcétera, ¿no es cierto? That's right. En ese caso, ¿y cómo sé? Pues porque tengo un participio después. Yo he hecho, ¿no es cierto? Esto por muchos años. Have, ¿cómo sé que have es haber? Esto ya lo saben ustedes, pero si a continuación del have viene otro verbo y ese verbo está en participio, third column, right? So this makes this haber. Yo, no podría ser yo tengo visto. A veces en español sí decimos algo así, pero para el caso no sería esto. Sería yo he visto, ¿no? I have done this for too many years. He hecho esto por demasiados años, como bien dijeron ustedes. Aquí no va a ser don't I, ¿sí? No va a ser don't I. It's not this. It's, como bien dijeron ustedes. Sorry, let me take away the cross out thing. Haven't I? Esto sería lo correcto. Haven't I? En este caso sí. En los casos de arriba, cuando el have está como tener, pues se usa normal. Con didn't, don't, do, ¿no es cierto? ¿Sí? Con los auxiliares. Pero si es que tenemos un presente perfecto, have más participio, pues aquí sí. Haven't I? Right? El have, claro, es el verbo haber. También en cierto sentido está actuando como auxiliar del presente perfecto. So that is the thing. All right? Let's do another one. What is the contraction for we have? What is the contraction for we have?
With.
With. That's right. Very good. How would you say hemos estado?
It's being stay.
Been. Simplemente been.
Having.
Just been. That's right. Correct. Stay es más bien como quedarse, ¿no? Stay, quedarse, be, ser. Entonces, been sería el sido o el estado. That's right. But been, correct. So we've been, hemos estado. Let's say we've been together. We've been together for, I don't know. We've been together for 10 years. Hemos estado juntos 10 años, ¿no es cierto? We've been together for 10 years. What is the tag question here?
Have we?
Haven't we? That's right. Notice, this is we have, pero en presente perfecto, ¿no es cierto? We've been, porque el been es el participio, por ende este have de aquí, que está con contracción, no sería tener, sino haber, ¿sí? Entonces, cuando sea como haber, presente perfecto, entonces ahí sí vamos a usar el have o el haven't como tag question, all right? Very good. Haven't we? Good. Let me just check. All right. Now let's do another one. Y noten, les puse aquí adrede con contracción para que tengan un poquito de conciencia de aquello, ¿no es cierto? We've been together for 10 years, haven't we? Now let's do another one. You haven't been to Spain. What is the meaning of these? You haven't been to Spain.
Tú no has
Estado
estado
en
en
España.
España.
That's right, very good. And what is the tag question here?
Have you?
Have
Have
you?
you?
Exactly, have you, because this is negative, therefore this is affirmative. Correct. Always the other way around, right? If one part is negative, the other is affirmative. If one part is affirmative, the other is negative. Correct. Good. Very good. So, you haven't been to Spain, have you? No has estado en España, ¿verdad? Right? Good. So that is the thing. That is the thing. Now let's do some past perfect. Let's do a little bit of past perfect. I had fought with my parents that day. What is the meaning of these? I had fought with my parents that day.
Yo había peleado con mis padres ese día.
Excellent. Awesome. Very good. Yo había peleado con mis padres ese día. And what do you think is the tag question here?
Hadn't I?
Excellent. Hadn't I? That's right, very good. Had. En este caso sí, no did, ¿no es cierto? No como acá arriba. She had a heart attack, didn't she? Sino aquí sí, con had mismo. ¿Por qué? Because this is the past perfect. Al ser pasado perfecto, ahí sí, el have no está actuando como tener, está actuando como haber, concretamente aquí como había, ¿no? Entonces yo había peleado con mis padres ese día, ¿verdad? Yo había peleado con mis padres ese día, ¿no es cierto? This is affirmative, therefore this is negative, okay? Good. You had already seen that movie. First of all, what is the meaning of you had already seen that movie?
¿Tú ya has visto esta película?
Casi, solo un pequeño cambio. No sería has, sino
Si no, ¿viste?
¿Habías?
Tú ya habías
exacto,
visto esa
exacto, solo,
película.
exacto, correcto. No sería nada más que eso, ¿no? En vez de tú ya has visto esta película, sería tú ya habías visto esta película, correcto. Pero muy bien el ya, already, ya, very good. So, very good. So you had already seen that movie. Tú ya habías visto esa película. And what is the tag question here?
Haven't you?
Hadn't you? That's right, very good. Hadn't you? Uh-huh. Awesome. Now, let's see one more. Let's do just one more. Or let's say he hadn't met you yet. What is the meaning of this? He hadn't met you yet.
Él aún no te había conocido.
Exactly. Very good, Mateo. Él aún no te había conocido. Correct. And what is the tag question?
Had he?
Had he?
Awesome. Very good. Good, Junior. Very good. Had he? That's right. He hadn't met you yet, had he? Awesome. That is the thing. That is the thing. Now let's do a little bit of a combined exercise, okay? Let's do this little exercise, okay? You have to, everybody, let's do it on a piece of paper, on a notebook, or on your computers, whatever, okay? But let's do this one. Let's say he, or let's say you have lots of old CDs. You have worked here since 2014. She had All right, so let's add the correct tag questions for each case, okay? So I'll give you a couple of minutes and then I'm going to ask you individually, okay? And if you make a mistake, don't worry, but please do it, okay? Please do it. All right, guys, let's see. Isaac, are you there? Isaac, are you there? Let's go with Adriana. We have three Adrianas. Let's go with Adriana Galarza. Are you there, Adriana?
Yes, teacher.
What do you have in the first one, Adriana?
Haven't you?
Aquí hay una cosita. En este caso, como el have, como está actuando como tener, entonces no está actuando como haber, ¿no? Tú tienes muchos CDs. En este caso, lo correcto sería más bien don't you, ¿ok?
Okay, teacher.
Good, good. All right, thank you, Adriana. Now let's go with Mari. Are you there? Mari probably had a problem with the microphone. Let me check the chat. All right, Mari. What do you? I'm gonna read your message, okay? What do you have in the second one? What do you have in the second one? You have worked here since 2014 or since 2014. You can type it on the chat, okay?
Teacher,
Mm-hmm.
I have a question.
Yeah, sure.
When we use didn't, and when we use when it's not in the past, like don't, I get confused a little bit.
All right, sure, sure. Well, first of all, we are not going to use any of those if we have to be. Solo para aclarar, no vamos a usar ni did, ni do, ni does, ni didn't, ni don't, ni doesn't, ninguno de ellos cuando tenga el verbo to be, ¿no? O cuando tenga verbos modales, can, could, should, would, no vamos a usar ninguno de ellos, por si acaso. Ahora, si tengo otros verbos, ¿no? Si tengo otros verbos, como cualquier otro, play, sleep, work, can no, play, sleep, work, travel, cualquier otro verbo, read, sleep, eat, live, cualquier otro verbo, ¿sí? En esos casos, si es que el verbo está en pasado, pues ahí en el tag question voy a usar el did, el didn't, perdón, ¿no es cierto? Si tengo, por ejemplo, I went to the park, y yo fui al parque, como el verbo está en pasado, pues ahí sí voy a usar el didn't, ¿sí? She came yesterday. Ella vino ayer. No come, sino came. Como el verbo está en pasado, pasado simple, ahí voy a usar el didn't, ¿no? Ahora, si es que está en presente, no digo, por ejemplo, qué sé yo, he went to the park, sino he goes to the park. Eso está en presente, ¿no? Entonces, como es él va al parque, ahí sí tendría que usar el doesn't. No didn't, sino doesn't. Doesn't he? Si digo en cambio, we go to the park, asimismo, dice go está en presente, entonces no uso el didn't, utilizo el don't o el doesn't. Para we, utilizo don't, ¿no? I, you, we, they, don't. He, she, it, doesn't. Pero si el verbo está en pasado, para cualquiera, didn't. ¿Ok?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Y lo que nos decía Mari aquí, you have worked here since 2014, haven't you? Very good, Mari. Very good. That's what it is. All right. Mari's answer is in the chat. Haven't you? Very good. Very good, Mari. Now let's go with the third one. She had been there before. Let's see, Brandon. What do you have there, Brandon? Are you there?
Yes, teacher. Hadn't she?
Hadn't she? All right. Tendría que ser, ¿no? Perdón, voy a poner el anterior, ¿sí? Haven't you? She had been there before. Hadn't she?
Hadn't
Yes,
she?
Brandon. Yes, Brandon. Solo eso, ¿no? Con el negativo. Hadn't she? Como este está en afirmativo, este negativo, pero bien con el had. That's right. Very good. So she had been there before, hadn't she? Very good. Very good. Now, let's go with Gabriela. Gabriela, what do you have in the next one? She had some problems getting in. What do you think, Gabriela? What about this one? She had some problems getting in.
Sorry, my connection is sustainable, but I think in this is didn't she?
Yes, and you're right, Gabriela. That's right. Very good. Didn't she? Correct. Notice, nothing, no. She had been there before. ¿Cómo dirían esto? She had been there before. How do you say that in Spanish?
Ella había estado ahí antes.
Ella había estado ahí, correcto. Very good. Hadn't she? ¿Verdad? Yes. And what is this? She had some problems getting in, didn't she? What is the meaning of this? She had some problems getting in.
Ella tuvo algunos problemas para entrar.
Exactly.
Ella tenía clausura.
Yes, awesome. Very good, very good. So notice, this hat es ella había, and this hat es ella tuvo, ¿sí? Tuvo o tenía, que en inglés se dice igual, ¿no? Had. Entonces, noten, aquí el had está como el haber, ella había, entonces por ende el tag es con hadn't, ¿no? Un pasado perfecto. Aquí el had, en cambio, está como tenía, esto es un pasado simple, entonces con didn't. All right, very good, very good. Now, let's see. Who else do we have around? Just a second. Andres, what do you have in this one? He has a rare disease.
Hasn't he?
Hasn't he? Ahora, bueno, aquí hay una cosa. Como el he has está como tiene.
Entonces sería doesn't he?
Correcto, that's right. Doesn't he? He has a rare disease, doesn't he? Correcto, sí. Cuando
hay que verle cómo actúa, si es que actúa como el verbo tener.
Exacto, exactamente, Andrés. Si es que está actuando como tener, entonces tengo que usar los doesn't, los don't, los didn't, ¿no? Dependiendo de si está en presente o en pasado, dependiendo de si es I, you, we, they o he, she, it, ¿no es cierto? Pero sí, si está como tener, utilizo esos didn't, don't, doesn't. En cambio, si es que está como haber, pues ahí tengo que usar los have o los have mismo, ¿no? O los hasn't.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
that is.
teacher. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, let's see. Who's my next victim? Byron, are you there?
Sería hasn't he?
Yes, very good, Byron. Hasn't he? Awesome, awesome, very good. Porque aquí el has está actuando como el ha, ¿no es cierto? Entonces es, a ver, él ha hecho esto muchas veces, ¿verdad? He has done this many times. No sé por qué me está subrayando aquí. Esto estaría correcto. Sí, he has done this many times. Hasn't he? Tal vez si le pongo a lot of times le parezca más correcto a word. Pero many sí se usa. Many sí se usa en afirmativas también. Anyway, so he has done this a lot of times, hasn't he? All right, very good, very good. That is the thing, guys. That is the thing. So you could add this to what we studied yesterday. Podríamos agregar esto a lo que estudiamos ayer y hemos cubierto todo lo referente a tag questions. And we've covered everything regarding tag questions, except maybe for one little thing, excepto tal vez por una cosita. We've so far in every single example that we've studied, we've used pronouns. Yesterday, last Friday, today, we've only been using pronouns. Solo hemos estado usando pronombres, right? But the subject of a sentence might not be a pronoun, right? For example, if I say John, ya no voy a decir he, sino John is from Australia. Australia, ¿se acuerdan la A con la U? John is from Australia. ¿Cuál sería, what is the tag question here?
Isn't John?
Podríamos pensar, ¿no? Podríamos pensar que debe ser isn't John, ¿sí? Solo que para las tag questions, perdón, siempre vamos a usar pronombres. We're only gonna use pronouns. Solamente vamos a usar pronombres. Entonces, ¿cómo nos quedaría?
No iba a sonar. Entonces, por eso, de clic para poder.
All right, so John is from Australia, isn't he? Correct. Entonces, en realidad no va a ser isn't John, sino isn't he. Siempre para las tag questions con los pronombres. All right, that is going to be the thing. John is from Australia, isn't he? Let's do another one. Mary wasn't at the party. What is the tag question here?
Was she?
Was she? Very good. Was she? Awesome. That's right. Now let's say John and Mary play tennis together. What is the tag question here?
Don't they?
Don't they? Awesome. Yes, correct, because John and Mary, it's they. That's right, very good. Don't they? Let's see. Let's do a little bit more. Let's say your dad is from Spain. But let's say isn't. Your dad isn't from Spain. What is the tag question here? Is he? That's right, very good. Muy bien. Les puse adrede este. Sorry, les puse adrede este porque a veces suelen confundirse. Como ven el your, se imaginan que aquí también debería ser you, ¿no? You y your se parece, ¿no? Pero your dad, tu papá, ¿a qué pronombre equivale tu papá? No equivale a ti, no equivale a you, ¿no es cierto? Equivale a él. Tu papá es él, ¿no es cierto? Entonces, your dad is he. Is he? That's right. Your dad isn't from Spain, is he? Your dad isn't from Spain, is he? Right? Very good, very good. Let's go with another. My cousins. My cousins went back home, right? My cousins went back home. What do you think is the tag question in this case?
Didn't they?
Excellent. Didn't they? That's right. Very good. They, porque es plural, mis primos o primas, ¿no es cierto? My cousins, mis primos o mis primas regresaron a casa, ¿verdad? Didn't they? Very good, very good. Let's do a little bit more. You and I fight too much. You and I fight, let's say, way too much. What do you think is the tag question here?
Don't we?
Yes, awesome. Don't we? Very good. Because you and I somos nosotros, pues, ¿no es cierto? Tú y yo. Tú y yo somos nosotros. Tú y yo peleamos demasiado, ¿verdad? Very good. Awesome. Awesome. Very good. Let's say, my dog couldn't have opened the door. What do you think about this one? My dog couldn't have, or let's say that dog couldn't have opened the door. What is the tag question here?
Could it?
Yes, could it? Very good, because it's an animal, one animal, then it is it. Very good. Ahora, noten algo. A veces cuando hablo de mi mascota, mi perro, mi perrita, mi gato, mi gata, queridos, ¿sí? Me suelo referir a ellos como he o she, más como personas, ¿no? ¿Sí? Pero hablando de animales en general, de un animal, suele ser siempre it. All right, very good. Let's say, that computer works fine. What about this one?
Doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
Very good, doesn't it? Awesome. And well, you know that work is trabajar, but what else is work? What is another translation for work? As a verb.
Funcionar.
Yes, that's right. Funcionar, funciona. So that computer works fine, doesn't it? Esa computadora funciona bien, ¿verdad? Correct, very good. Now let's do this. Those computers work fine. Casi les pongo la respuesta. Prende con las justas. I just hit the brakes right on time. So those computers work fine. What is the tag question here? Think about it.
Don't they?
Yes, very good. Don't they? No se olvidarán eso, ¿no? Primero que nada, first of all, many of you probably many years ago learned that it means eso. Es lo que en muchos libros y muchos profesores y profesoras, obviamente, de inglés enseñan que it significa eso. Más o menos, sí. Hay una palabra mejor para eso que es el that, ¿no es cierto? That es un mejor eso que it. It podríamos mejor traducirle como ello. Sí tiene su relación con eso, ¿no? Pero con más frecuencia que nada, el it suele no traducirse, ¿sí? Si yo hablo desde la perspectiva del español, eso a veces me confunde un poco. Por ejemplo, yo digo, it is a nice day, isn't it? Right? It is a nice day. ¿Qué significa? How do you say this one in Spanish? It is a nice day, isn't it?
Es un bonito día.
Es un bonito día, ¿verdad?
Yes, perfect. Es un bonito día, ¿verdad? Muy bien. Y noten, al it no le traduje. Porque decir, eso es un bonito día, ¿verdad? Ello es un bonito día, ¿verdad? Me quedaría rarísimo, ¿no es cierto? Entonces, claro, el día es una cosa, por eso usé el it. Pero siempre que yo enseño esto a los chicos de elementary y todo, y que enseñaba hace años en el colegio y todo, a mis alumnos particulares, siempre he enseñado que el it, más que decir ello, eso, es el pronombre que me sirve para una cosa. Y hago énfasis en una cosa, no es el pronombre para cosas, es el pronombre para una sola cosa. Por ejemplo, si digo, the book, y digo the books. What is the pronoun that replaces the book? What is the pronoun that replaces the book?
It.
It. Very good. But what is the pronoun that replaces the books?
They.
Yes, awesome, very good, muy bien. Entonces el they, sabemos que they sí en muchos casos se traduce como ellos o ellas, correcto. Pero they no es solo para personas, it is for people and things. Y hago énfasis en la S, en plural, people and things. Personas y cosas. En cambio, it es solo para one thing, es para una cosa. One thing or animal, of course. One thing or animal. Entonces podría ser esto people, pongámoslo así, people, things, and animals. ¿Ok? Un pequeño paréntesis. En español, cuando hago una lista así, con comas, claro, separaría con las comas, pero no pongo una coma antes del i, ¿no es cierto? Necesitamos arroz, azúcar y papas. Arroz, coma, azúcar y papas, sin coma después del azúcar, pero en inglés sí se usa. En inglés sí se usa la coma antes del and, ¿ok? Aunque en español no. All right, very good. So people, things, and animals. All right, very good, very good. So that is the thing. Entonces, claro, aquí computers son cosas, pero no es una sola, sino son dos o más. Entonces, el pronombre correcto es they. Yes, that is the thing, that is the thing. All right, guys, very good, very good. Now, in these last minutes, let's just continue watching a video. All right, we'll continue watching a video. Sorry, lost it, but just a second here, all right? Just a second here. Sorry, I had it ready, but when we began the class, for some reason, the programs of my computer quit and everything. So tag questions. All right. Let's see. We're gonna continue watching this video that we saw the other day, that we saw yesterday. And but not all of it, okay? Let's continue from where we left off yesterday, all right? Okay.
She has had a baby, hasn't?
Okay, let's go back a little bit. The question, are you watching the YouTube screen right now?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
And can you hear the audio?
Yes, teacher.
Thank you very much. Let's continue. So skip
Así
the
que quieres
ads.
aprender inglés.
Por cierto, pequeño paréntesis. Hay montones de videos súper buenos de youtubers excelentes de enseñanza de inglés en YouTube, ¿sí? Muy buenos. Pero también en muchos de estos videos hay anuncios que les venden maravillas. Ustedes han estado aprendiendo mal inglés toda su vida. Con mi método aprenderán en 3 meses y lo dominarán desde cero. Esos son falacias, ¿sí? Entonces tendrán cuidado que cuando les ofrezcan maravillas, domine el inglés en 4 semanas. Claro, pueden hacer mejoras importantes en 4 semanas, pero es un proceso de años, ¿sí? Entonces no se dejarán engañar con falacias, all right? Okay, let's now hear.
La abuela no puede tomar sal, ¿verdad? Ella tiene un bebé, ¿verdad?
Sorry, let's go back.
Grandma can't have salt, can she? Grandma can't have salt, can she?
Ella tiene un bebé, ¿verdad?
Doesn't porque es una...
So she has a baby, doesn't she? Right? Because in this case, has is acting as tiene. Está actuando como tener, ¿no es cierto? Por eso usamos aquí el doesn't y no el haven't, ¿notan?
Frase en el present simple.
Pero, ¿qué pasa si decimos, ella ha tenido un bebé?
Ajá, entonces, ¿aquí qué dirían ustedes?
¿Verdad?
How would you say this one in English?
She has a baby.
Yes, she has had a baby. ¿Y cómo sería el tag? ¿El verdad?
Hadn't she?
Yes. Solo no hadn't, sino hasn't, porque está como en presente perfecto. That's right, but good, yes.
¿Cómo lo traducís?
Sorry, the ad is
Así que
making its
quieres
way.
aprender inglés. Aquí tienes 3 mitos que son completamente
Por ejemplo.
falsos. 1, debes hablar mucho.
Claro,
2,
que dice
debes
que es un mito, todos los
¿Dirías?
cambios dicen lo contrario. Anyway, let's go back to this.
She has had a baby, hasn't she? Aquí estamos usando el present perfect.
Por eso usamos hasn't she.
Mhm.
Ok, ya, con esto nos liamos mucho. Ok, so are we ready for the next phrase? There is more for you. Stay there, don't go anywhere. Ok. Has estado en Japón, ¿no?
You've been in Japan, haven't you? Present perfect.
Ellos han venido de la oficina de Berlín, ¿no?
A ese Berlín le falta una tilde ahí, but anyway.
They've come from the Berlin office, haven't they?
Very good, Philip. I'm impressed. No contarás mi secreto a nadie, ¿verdad?
Of course not. You won't tell anybody my secret, will you? You won't tell anybody my secret, will you? Your secrets are safe with me. I won't tell anybody.
Yo nunca te haría daño, ¿verdad?
How would you say all of this in English? Well, first of all, how do you say hacer daño, lastimar?
Hurt.
Yes, awesome. Hurt. Hurt. Uh-huh. H-U-R-T. Very good. Hurt. So how do you say yo nunca te haría daño, verdad?
I never hurt you.
Awesome. That's right. I'd never hurt you. La forma larga sería I would never hurt you, pero muy bien la contracción. I'd. Y apóstrofe D. So, I'd never hurt you. Y veamos cómo es el tag. ¿Cómo creen ustedes que sea el tag? Con el tag ese, ¿verdad? I'd never hurt you. O I would never hurt you.
Wouldn't you?
Wouldn't you?
Veamos. Ajá.
I would never hurt you, would I?
No se olviden que por más que sea un poco raro, pero siempre en las tag questions tengo que usar el mismo sujeto que usé acá, ¿no? Es como que es una pregunta retórica que me estoy haciendo a mí mismo. Yo nunca te haría daño, ¿verdad? Es como que me pregunto yo mismo, ¿sí? Entonces, y noten una cosa. Habíamos quedado en que si aquí era afirmativo, aquí tenía que ser negativo, ¿no es cierto? Pero aquí no está wouldn't, no está would not. Y sin embargo, aquí tampoco está wouldn't. Entonces, ¿qué es lo que está pasando aquí? ¿Por qué habrá usado el afirmativo aquí si aquí no tengo not?
¿Por qué usa never?
Porque usa never. Yes, very good. Entonces, el never viene a ser una forma de negativo también, ¿sí? El never es una forma de negativo, ¿sí? Si no, me quedaría con el wouldn't como un doble negativo. Yo no nunca te haría daño, no me funciona, ¿no es cierto? Entonces, el never por sí solo reemplaza al not. Entonces, cuando tengan frases con never, ese never es igual que el not o que el don't, ¿no es cierto? O que el doesn't. Por ende, el tag question de aquí tendría que ser afirmativo. Keep that in mind, ¿ok?
Y por último, porque acabo de ver 2 llamadas perdidas de mi madre mientras estábamos grabando el vídeo, debería llamar a mi madre, ¿verdad?
I should call my mother, shouldn't I?
This
You
we
should.
knew.
You should call your mother. I should call my mother more often. Hi, Mom.
Your mom doesn't watch our videos, does she?
No.
Oh, question tag, guys. Philip, that was a piece of cake. O, bueno, igual es porque soy muy buena estudiante, ¿no? I'm the best student. Am I? Am I not?
The correct phrase would be, I'm the best student, aren't I?
Ajá, con esto terminamos, chicos. Pónganle atención a esto. Este es un caso raro. Con el I, cuando tengo los otros verbos, por ejemplo, si yo digo, I don't play very well, do I? Normal, ¿no es cierto? I should go there, shouldn't I? Normal, igual que con todos, con el I, ¿sí? Pero solamente cuando tenga el to be, se pone un poco raro, ¿sí? Porque I am con el to be, con el to be, con el I, quiero decir, se hace un poquito raro. Ya que tengo am aquí también debería ser am, ¿no es cierto? Pero cuando tenga el I, se vuelve un poco raro. Se dice aren't I, es una excepción, ¿sí? Es una excepción en general. Do you get it? It's an exception, all right? Normalmente no sería así. Si dicen, por ejemplo, are you happy? Yeah, I'm sorry, you are happy, aren't you? Normal, are para el you. She is from England, isn't she? Claro, is, ¿no es cierto? Pero en el caso del I, solo con el to be, se hace raro. Para todos los otros casos es igual, es normal. All right? So, soy la mejor estudiante, ¿verdad?
I see.
That's kind of like an exception.
Not sure if these question tags are my cup of tea or not. Anyway.
Entonces hay que recordar, si la frase es en el present simple, tienes que usar do o don't en el question tag. Si es en el past simple, usas
did o didn't.
Did or didn't. Si es el present perfect, usarías
have
no,
or haven't,
yeah.
or has or hasn't.
Or has or hasn't. If you're using the verb to be, for example, he is lazy, then you would use to be in the question, no?
So, isn't he?
Isn't he? Yeah. So it just takes a little bit of practice, but una vez que has practicado un poco, sale un poco